All right, back by semi-popular demand. Apparently a bunch of people wanted me to do another one of these what it's like to date in Portland videos. So I don't know why, but here we go. I'm gonna do it again. By the way, unfortunately I got banned from Tinder a couple of years ago. They never told me why, but I'm quite sure it was because I was reporting all of the trans women as not women. I kept saying, I don't want to see this person. Why can't I filter them out? Why can't I have the preferences that I have? And they banned me for that. But joke's on them. I created a new account through a Google Voice number and used my computer instead of my phone. So, you know, if you can catch me, then great. Unfortunately, my Douglas Murray mug broke, so I've just got this plain old black mug. But it still has whiskey and coffee in it, so that works. It was pretty hilarious to me that people on the YouTube comments were saying that I'm both woke and a conservative. Two very conflicting things, but I'm really neither. I'm just not an idiot. I actually made a documentary on woke ideology, which you can find on my YouTube channel. It's called The Woke Reformation. But without further ado, let's check out some ridiculous profiles. Elise, she, her, and hers. What if I told you that 624 update? I'm not fucking men until abortion rights are restored on a federal level. That's some pretty amazing activism there. You're really going to make a huge difference by putting that in your dating profile. That's just going to change everyone's mind, and that's going to help. It's going to help restore abortion rights on a federal level for sure. And what, now you're bi or lesbian all of a sudden? As maybe you weren't before, but now you are? Who knows? I feel sorry for that woman. Next. Another one of these. You should not go out with me if you're a swerf, turf, capitalist, or cop lover. What is a swerf? I have no idea what that is. And how can you not be a capitalist when you live in a capitalist country that provides you with apps like Hinge? This poor woman. These people are fucking insane. Like truly, truly insane. Abort me, it says on her back. I'd rather be dead than a second-class citizen. I'd rather be a second-class citizen than to meet you in real life. I mean, what is wrong with you? I mean, holy shit. Abort me? So you want someone to murder you just because abortion is not legal on a federal level? I mean, seriously? And this is something you put in your dating profile? Like, holy fuck. Yeah, it's so great that we know to avoid you because of this insane shit on your back. Thank you. A non-negotiable. All dogs are puppies. All cats are kittens. All cops are bastards. ACAB with the hammer and sickle. Yeah, go communism. Alicia, 27, she, they. It's a little confusing, but okay. Hello, I'm a baby queer and partnered baby poly. Dating separately. Good to know. Hoping to make friends and explore my queerness. I'm a witchy, crafty mama to a silly little fella. God, I feel sorry for that kid. Vaccinated and anti-capitalist. And she's got the LGBTQ flag, a snail, a globe, whatever that is, and a black heart. And then her bullshit astrology nonsense. I'm gonna avoid you. Alyssa, 34, she, her. Just moved to Portland, so excited. Really? You just moved to Portland when so many of us are just trying to get out of here? Former teacher and therapist working in community management. Empathy plus communication is an absolute must. Blah, 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 blah. No hunters or Trump supporters, please. Our values just don't align. I'm sure they don't. Amanda, 24, she, her, nanny. New to Portland. I feel sorry for you. Just seeing what's out there. Not skinny, by the way. I'm sure we can figure that out from your photos. Anti-cop, anti-military, and anti-fascist. You're going to be against fascism without the military? Good luck. And then it says, if you know, you know. What do you think you possibly know? America was never great. I just had to include that. That's hilarious. Ashley, what if I told you that independent females are so undervalued, she doesn't need you, she just wants you, and that's what you call a fucking queen. That's what you call someone to stay away from. Ashley, 28, she, her. I don't know what that says. Pan, poly, Satanist, hedonist, college-educated feminist, so you know she's real smart, aspiring bodybuilder, huge nerd. Oh, you're poly? Tell me about UR decoupling strategy or UR attachment style. No cops, TERFs, repubs, Christians. Vasectomies and vaginas, welcome. That's good to know. I don't have a vasectomy or a vagina, so I'm going to steer clear of you. My personal hell is babies crying. And this is a woman with a picture of her and a baby. Not really a kid person. I love my friends' kids, but my nephew, and my nephew, but I had my tubes tied because fuck that. That's conflicting. Becca, 32, she, her, 4th grade teacher at a school. Those poor kids. Let's watch everything with subtitles. Fully vaxxed. Also, forever dodging bigots, fascists, and people who don't wash their rice. Really? You have all these bigots and fascists coming at you in Portland, of all places? That's amazing. A non-negotiable. Open communication and vulnerability. Oh, that's good. Also, no room for hatred/bigotry of any kind. Who is for hatred and bigotry? Black Lives Matter, LGBTQIA+, there might be some letters missing there. Rights are human rights. Land back. Hashtag land back. Hooray. Cass, 35, she, her. Weird but not a weirdo. Blazers fan, Jello shot connoisseur. Currently trying to reconcile my disdain for capitalism with my taste for the finer things in life. So at least she realizes her hypocrisy here. I mean, that's amazing. Oh yeah, so this is somebody that matched with me and they liked my answer that said, woke ideology is incredibly harmful. And this is Celise, I think, she, her, and hers. Got to get those pronouns in there. And then in her profile, she says, this is my year for community action. Various flags, a black flag, a house with a fist, a trans flag, if you know, you know. So clearly this is some kind of like protester or rioter, and yet she liked my answer, woke ideology is incredibly harmful. It made no sense. And I reached out to her and said something about woke ideology and how we're probably not a good fit, and then she unmatched with me. Good riddance. Oh yeah, so this is a good one. This girl matched with me, and it said liberal in her profile, and I just said, I'm surprised my anti-woke stance didn't scare you away. And she replied with, there's still time. There's still time. So you're just ready and willing to judge me without knowing what I believe at all. Yeah, so then I just unmatched with her because, you know, fuck that. I'm hoping you're still taking COVID protections and, protections? Shouldn't that be precautions? Whatever. I'm hoping you are still taking COVID protections and apply a disability justice lens to the pandemic. I'm an asshole, I guess. I just think that's funny. Danielle, 27, she, her. I think I actually know this person. It was a friend of one of my neighbors who was always at the riots and the protests, looking for a hot Bob the Builder. Even if Bob the Builder is a woman, apparently. Love an accent, just looking for someone to eat half the loaf of bread that I keep wasting. I just trying to stop fucking my friends. ACAB. I think you should just try to get better grammar in your profile. Darcy, 33, she, her. East Coast roots, West Coast spirit. Into live music, the arts, laughing, blah, 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 blah. Anti-racist, feminist, support LGBTQ plus rights. She forgot the A and the I. I'm skeptical of her then. Open to friends and more based on the vibes. 3 times vaxxed, seeking same. I'm only 2 times vaxxed, so I guess I'm out of the equation there. And this girl just had a photo of herself with this like metal looking font on her shirt that says defund the police. Yeah, fuck that. The quickest way to my heart is denouncing capitalism. Why? Because you're a moron? If I were president, dismantle everything. Just get rid of everything. Nothing will function anymore. Just dismantle everything. Yeah, that sounds wonderful. Let's go on a date. If I could eat only one meal for the rest of my life, it would be the rich. Yummy, yummy. Fresh capitalist carpaccio is a true delicacy. I don't know if this person is inspired by AOC or they're actually some kind of cannibal. Fatima, 35, she, they. Moved to Portland a little over a year ago. Why? I'm looking to make friends and meet people. I'm into going on hikes/walks, exploring new spots, and having meaningful or interesting conversations. That's all good. I enjoy the arts and crafts. My dog is my purple heart. Neurodiverse. That's a tell right there. BLM, SAH, I don't know what that means. LGBTQ+, no Islamophobia, pro-choice. No thanks, Fatima. Not interested. I'm still not over the fact that we pay loads of money to live on a planet that freely provides everything we need, plus. I don't know what the plus means, but so you think that the planet just will give you anything you need? Like we don't need free markets, we don't need an economy, we don't need infrastructure. Everything's just freely available. It's just there for your taking. Yeah, okay, that's just not how reality works. Gina, 25, she, her. Just a dumbass looking for another dumbass so we can be dumbasses together. At least she's honest. Conservatives and centrists need not apply. What's wrong with centrists or conservatives? But seriously. Just a dumbass. No thanks, dumbass. Hillary, 31, she, her. Polyamorous, hooray. Help me live my life fully with wonderful experiences. No thanks. Plant nerd, forager, BLM, protect trans kids. I've got a video coming out about that. If you don't care about reproductive rights, I don't care about you. Right, abort me. Another one. Old dating traditions are out. My new tradition is I don't fuck men until abortion is federally protected. Good luck with that. If you have a goal to have kids, then, kiss that goodbye. Something I learned way later than I should have. I'm queer as fuck. This is, okay, see ya. The world would be a better place with more willingness to unlearn internalized bigotry. Really? How do you know that someone has internalized bigotry? You can just detect that in them. More conversations with people who are different than us. I totally agree with that. More leading with compassion and understanding. Also great. But really, how do you know if someone else has internalized bigotry? That blows my mind. Jellica, 33, she, her. Moved from San Francisco in October of 21. I mean, Portland is like barely a step up from San Francisco, so that's, that's something. And I'm looking for an LTR, long-term relationship. You're not a man-child. I think you mean you're not looking for a man-child. If you're a kind, smart, witty, active human who likes walks, eating cheese, and drinking wine, we'll get along. I'm jabbed, and you have to be too. Winky face. I have a dog and a cat, and they're not going anywhere. BLM, LGBTQIA+. Yeah, you gotta, insert those to make sure you show you're a good person. Yeah, no thanks. Jessie with 2 eyes, 34, she, her. New to Portland. Another person new to Portland. God, and excited about it. Like, that just blows my mind. You're excited to live in a place where people are just shooting up on the streets. There are tents everywhere. Antifa has free reign to do whatever they want. The crime rates are going up. It's a wonderful, wonderful place to be. I'm a creative human with a bold personality. Have a tiny, adorable puppy that will try to be your best friend. Lover of all things coffee, art, nature, and music-based. Tell me your favorite restaurant. Proudly vaccinated. Why are you proudly vaccinated? Who cares if you're vaccinated, but why are you proud of it? That's insane. Who gives a shit? Jenny, she, they. Bi, polyamorous, swipe left if that's an issue. Swipe left if you're controlling. Extroverted, compassionate, loves food, loves puns, loves Halloween, mom of a toddler, divorcing but co-parenting, intersectional feminist, Black Lives Matter. Sorry, Jenny, not interested. Johanna, let's make sure we're on the same page about how we're going to seize the means of production. Someone's been reading their Karl Marx. Kara, 36, she, her. Seeking a partner for the revolution. And of course she's new to Portland because she's here for the revolution. Stoked to explore, albeit cautiously, because hi, it's still a pandemic? Question mark? Does that mean you're not sure? Into imagining others complexly, getting up at odd hours to watch space stuff and noodling on the piano, trying every chai latte out there, staying open as life unfolds. How wonderful. I'm not going to join you for the revolution. Carrie. I hope that this is a joke and this person is just making fun of people who put their pronouns in their profiles and stuff, but she literally has her pronouns on her chest, on her shirt, she, her. I mean, that is just amazing. Truly amazing. Like, goodbye. Catherine, 34, she, her. BLM, Palestine Infinity? I don't know what that means. Native Lives Matter. Yeah, you gotta one up it. It can't just be Black lives, it has to be Native lives. Feminist, animal lover, thrice vaxxed. No thanks, Catherine. This person, Katie, 36, has a picture of her with some wine and some wine glasses and her mask on, which it looks like she's in her own home, but she's wearing a mask. Yeah, no thanks, Katie. Katie, 36, I think this is the same person, it's just lower down in her profile. Native Portlander and dog mom. I love NPR. She loves NPR. Just wait for All Things Reconsidered that we're putting out here shortly. Huge fan of stand-up comedy and jazz/classical music. Love reading on a rainy day. Avid foodie, bruncher, and coffee enthusiast. Love craft beer, but hate IPAs. Thick and affectionate. Progressive, liberal, in parentheses, Christian. Progressive, that's the worst kind of Christian. Vaccinated 3 times. No thanks, Katie. Kendra, 33, she, her. I like cats, whiskey, and Netflix marathons. I like to go for neighborhood walks, blah, 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 blah. Vaccinated and boosted, not interested in meeting people who aren't, that aren't. Okay, well, I'm vaccinated but not boosted, so can we maybe make it work? I go crazy for emotional maturity, anti-capitalists, really, really good food that makes you cry a little. Are you really that emotionally mature, Kira? I don't know. I promise I won't judge you if your profile says liberal because leftist isn't an option. My profile would definitely not say leftist if that was an option. That's for sure. Leonie, 31. Are there any human beings here without a dog? What's wrong with dogs? Dogs are amazing. Minimalist and feminist as fuck. Patriarchy bores me. You're a feminist as fuck and the patriarchy bores you. I don't even know what to make of that. That's amazing. See you later, Leonie. Megan, 33, she, her. Just your typical homegrown Oregonian cliche. Oh, it's good already. Lover of all things Pacific Northwest. Hate beer, but love breweries. That makes sense. Skip all that. Black Lives Matter, and then it's got all the colors. Pro-Roe, abortion is essential health care, fully vaccinated and boosted. Yeah, no thanks, Megan. Another Megan, 36, she, her. My doggo, not my kiddos. I don't know what that means. Hardworking and active, emotionally growing, looking for adventure, humor, and intellectual conversation. That's good. Very, very vaccinated. Very, very opinionated when it comes to discussing human rights. Well, I'm very, very uninterested in talking to you. MJ, 34, she, her. Fairly laid back, and I tend to be fairly introverted. Blah, 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 blah. Pro-choice, member of the queer community, BLM, intersectional feminist. So she had some interesting stuff up until the very end, and then she just has to put in all this bullshit about her politics. So yeah, I'm not interested, thanks. Just moved back to PDX after 6 years. It's good to be back. Really? It's good to be back. After 6 years, the last 6 years have been terrible here, have been horrible. The last 6 years made Portland awful, and yet you're happy to be back. It's good to be back. I'm bad at texting, let's meet up instead. Yeah, no thanks. I'm not interested in you. Natalie, Natal? I don't know. 31, she, her. Creative, thoughtful, plant and animal lover, snarky conversationalist, and performer. Outdoorsy, but I don't make it my whole personality, wink. P.S. I'm vaccinated, hope you are too. Swipe left if you're conservative, like Elon Musk, simp for billionaires, or are rude to servers or your mom. I mean, the last one's fine, but why swipe left if you like Elon Musk? What's wrong with Elon Musk? What does Elon Musk have to do with anything? And what does it mean to simp for billionaires? I can't even compute that. Nicole, 27. Into sunrises, hikes, breweries, my dog, good books, kink, climbing, E&M, of course you are, thrift shops, backpacking, and abolishing the police. You're into abolishing the police because what? You want someone to attack you? You want the homeless people to just have free reign? You just want to be left to your own devices? That's great. Not into church stuff, Joe Rogan, mayonnaise, capitalism, of course, and country music. I don't like two of those things, but what's wrong with Joe Rogan? Also, what's wrong with capitalism? Do you think you would have Bumble if you didn't have capitalism? Do you think you would have good books or, thrift shops if you didn't have How would you have thrift shops if it wasn't for capitalism? Please rethink your life. My personal hell is Donald Trump as president. She lived through 4 years of hell then, apparently. Another one. My personal hell is a room full of Trump supporters. So not Trump himself or Trump being president, but a room full of Trump supporters. Sucks to be you. Rachel, 27, she, her. Bisexual disaster. Trademark. That's an immediate red flag. I mean, the rest of it's not even worth reading, but she has some funny stuff in here. So, looking for friendship, cuddles, and nerdy shenanigans. I'm poly and partnered, dating separately. Yeah, okay. Well, that's good to know. Conservatives need not apply, of course. Christians may be subject to not an asshole vibe checks. Nerds to the front of the line, please. Yeah, I'm going to go to the back of the line. I'm not even going to get in your line, actually. Riley, 28, she, her. She is a registered nurse, vaccinated and boosted, and you better be too. Clap, clap, clap. What's with the clapping? Like, what does that even mean? Are you trying to get people's attention or something? Seeking genuine connections. Mental health and physical fitness are our priority. Well, that's good. The last part's great. Ruby, 24, she, her. Queer, leftist, and vaccinated. Of course, all those things go together. I work in workforce diversity consulting. Of course you do. I have a cat named Princess Peach who doesn't have a tail but does have anxiety. Okay. Goodbye, Ruby. Salem, 26, she, her. Trans woman. Yeah, so you can't filter these people out. I have no desire to see trans women. I don't care if other people want to date trans women. I just personally don't. Poly, married, pan. Respect is very important. Visiting home for the weekend. That's too bad I missed her. Conservative men need not apply. Of course not. If you wouldn't support my rights, why would I let you take me out? Why would they want to take you out? Sarah, 32, she, they. Hi, I'm Sarah and just figured out how to do this. Lol. I'm geeky, quirky, occasionally crafty, pansexual, polyamorous person with a partner whom I adore very much. I'm 32, liberal, board gamer, adventurer, LGBTQ+, community member and supporter. I don't talk to people who are bigoted. I'm friendly. Who do you define as bigoted, Sarah? I don't even want to know. Sasha, 26, she, her. Wannabe farmer. I just moved here from Colorado. Of course you did. Queer and kinky. Latinx. That's how you pronounce that. It's not Latinx, it's Latinx. I'm looking for someone to connect and be open with. I enjoy cooking, crafting, thrift shopping, reading, and going out to karaoke and record stores. ACAB BLM, of course. No thanks, Sasha. Oh yeah, so Hinge was prompting me to share my pronouns. Help make Hinge a more inclusive place to date by adding your pronouns to your profile. How would it be exclusive if I didn't add my pronouns to my profile? How does that make any sense? And it says you can select up to 4. You can select 4 pronouns. If you really want to confuse people, just select 4. And what are these? Viz, V's, Z, her with an I? Yeah, no thanks. Oh yeah, Bumble also says, it just pops up and says, hey there, added your pronouns yet? Gotta be inclusive. Oh, another prompt from Hinge, share your pronouns. Again, help make Hinge a more inclusive place by adding your pronouns to your profile. No, I don't want to do that. She, they, looking for pals, ACAB, including military, derogatory. I don't even know what that means. I have no idea what that means. But yeah, no, thanks. Swipe right if you want to smash the patriarchy and have adventures together. That sounds like a wonderful adventure. I want to go smash the patriarchy and just, ruin people's lives or whatever the hell smash the patriarchy means. Tori, I want someone who is a BIPOC baddie divested from cis heteropatriarchy who wants to dance and cuddle and make out and be babes together. A BIPOC baddie. Cis heteropatriarchy. Oh, these people and their words. Oh my God, Tori, no fucking way. The world would be a better place with more destruction of the white supremacist capitalist patriarchy that's ruining our planet, both figuratively and literally. Do you even know what that sentence means? I wonder if you have any idea what you're actually saying. I'm guessing that you don't. If I were president, I would put women in charge of everything. Really? Why? Why do that? How does that make any sense? Women are just better at everything? My zombie apocalypse plan, it's all in the trunk of my car. Yeah. Hopefully it's all women in your zombie apocalypse plan because that's the only way you would survive. This is a real this is real. This is not a bot. This is not fake. This is a real person who's named themselves Worm. Wait, named himself Worm. No, them. Oh yeah, it works because it's he, him, they, them. Worm named himself Worm because they thought that would be a good idea. And then it's a picture of them smoking, him smoking. Oh my God, what is wrong with these people? Zoe, 30, she, her. Pan, stoner, thick and tall, blunt AF or as fuck. ACAB, BLM, or swipe left off a cliff. Trying to own land and build a community. I don't waste time often. Real dates over smoking in your car. You've been on a date where someone just smoked in their car? Of course you have. Oh, looks like that's it. We're out of crazy profiles to look at. A few people ask me why I lived in Portland or lived nearby Portland. Well, it's because up until just a few months ago, I had debilitating back pain for years, and I really couldn't move or do anything. So now that I've overcome that back pain and can move, I probably will. My lease is not up until like April of 2023, but I cannot stand this place. It is a fucking cesspool. I hate it. I'm done with Portland. Hi everyone, thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you'd like to see more of my work, you can head on over to Locals, which is an awesome free speech platform that won't take down or flag any videos, which YouTube is known to do. It's a great platform because people want to be there and they'll engage in meaningful dialogue with you, and it's awesome. Plus, if you sign up for a paid account, you can get access to content that is exclusive to Locals. You'll find a link for that in the description below. Also, if you ever see me lying down in interviews or in any of the videos, it's because I lived with debilitating back pain for years. So I just wanted to explain that so you understand what's going on. And sometimes my little dog Nora might make an appearance. Nora, come here. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. All right. Thanks, everybody.